Deciding to move to Canada has been one of the best decisions I've made in the last few years. So I'm not necessarily saying that my 2+ years in Canada has been totally good. It has been all good, all fairy tale, everything that I wished for coming true. Yeah, there's been difficult times. There's been times when I asked myself, why did I decide to make the move to Canada? But on the grand scale of things, when I look at my 2+ years here in Canada, I lean more towards being happy with that decision. Like 95% happy with that decision. It's just there are days when you just ask yourself, why did I do this? But it being one of the best decisions that I've made in a very long while. So I want it to be a decision that I can share with people, and so they will understand why I made that decision, and also what they can stand to benefit by making that decision to move here to Canada. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Fee once again. Welcome back to Fee Phenomenal. This is a space where we talk about moving to Canada, the available pathways for moving to Canada, and living in Canada as an immigrant, as someone new to Canada, just the different opportunities, the different things that are available to you as a Canadian resident, as a permanent resident of Canada. If you're new here, thank you very much for choosing to watch this video today. Now please go ahead to subscribe to the channel so you get notified anytime I post a video. And if you're an old viewer and subscriber, thank you very much for choosing to watch this video again this week. Thanks for hitting the watch button to watch this video today. Thanks for hitting the link, and if you haven't subscribed up to now, please do go ahead to subscribe so you get notified anytime I post a video. Over the course of the last few weeks, we've been talking about the different pathways available to you if you're looking to migrate to Canada. We've basically gone through the different pathways available, but I'm going to be taking a break from making videos about how to migrate. I'll just take a break today, and we're going to talk about something different. Next week we'll go back to migrating through the provincial nominee pathway, so we'll see what the expectations of the different provinces are. But for today, I'm just going to be talking to you about reasons why you should consider moving to Canada. These are some of the top reasons that what motivated me to move, and reasons that I found out at the end of the day after moving to Canada. Very first reason was Canada has a thriving economy. Its unemployment levels are pretty low, like very low, lower than average, lower than that of other countries. So there are opportunities that are bound for you as you move here. So I moved here in the middle of a pandemic, well, at the start of the pandemic, and so it was a little difficult getting a job at first, but I eventually did get a job. It might not have been the best job, it might not have been the type of job I thought I would start with in Canada, but there are opportunities to be able to take care of your need. One of the reasons that I decided to leave Nigeria was not necessarily because I wasn't doing very well. I was doing just okay because I was living with my parents, and because I had access to things that I could get because I was living with my parents, and I didn't have a lot of responsibilities because I was living with my parents. But I knew it wasn't something that I was going to be able to sustain in the long run, and I just wanted to be able to give myself the opportunity to be able to earn and take care of all of my needs, more than even beyond my basic needs. So Canada is a country that has afforded me that opportunity. It's giving me opportunities that I never saw myself having in Nigeria in a long time. It's giving me those opportunities in less than 2 years. Like, I have true financial freedom, not financial freedom dependent on my parents, but yeah, that's something that Canada has given me. So it has different thriving industries like the service industry, manufacturing industry, the natural resources industries, tech. There are different industries where you can make opportunities, take the opportunities to avail yourself financial freedom. So security will be another reason why you should consider moving to Canada. Like, Canada is considered one of the safest countries in the world. Like, a recent poll puts it as the second safest country in the world to live in. I remember when I just moved to Canada, and with my first job, I sometimes had to leave early in the morning to get to work in time. And I remember one day I was standing outside around 4. I didn't have a car then. I was waiting for the taxi to come pick me up because where I was going to was a bit far, and the public transport system had not started working at that point in time. So I remember just standing there waiting for the taxi to come and pick me up, and like I just remember thinking to myself, like, back home there was no way I was going to be caught standing on the road at 4 o'clock without any fear in my mind. Like, not only am I female, but the fact is, even for the males, it's a dangerous situation being outside your house at 4 o'clock. You might get attacked. But there I was standing like 4 o'clock in the morning. It's also the fact that very minimal gun violence, very minimal attacks here in Canada. So I'm not saying that we do not have security issues here in Canada, but it's very minimal. It's not something that should give you a cause for concern. You are pretty safe and pretty secure wherever it is that you are. Next reason why you should consider moving to Canada is Canada has a universal healthcare system. So the healthcare system is basically paid for by your taxes. You paid your taxes already, and that takes care of you. Like, I've been here more than 2 years, and I've been to the to see the doctor a couple of times. Never have I had to pay for any of those things out of pocket. Like, the only doctor I've ever paid money to would be to my dentist. But every time I visited the hospital, like, I had to do a test recently. It's a pretty expensive test. I know that if I had to do that out of pocket, I would have spent a lot of money. If I had to do that back home in Nigeria, I would have spent a lot of money. Not even 1 cent was collected from me. I've had to go back a couple of times to see the doctor. Never have anybody asked me for money. Like, I've had a couple of friends who've had their babies here, and they never paid even a dime, 1 cent for their stay in the hospital. So I had a friend who had a baby recently, and I was talking to my dad about that, and he was like, oh my god, how are they able to afford the hospital bills, like, you know, abroad and all of that? That's hope the government is helping her. I was like, Dad, what bills? Like, she had her baby, was in the hospital for a couple of days, was fed while she was in the hospital, and came back, and nobody asked her to pay any bills. So the healthcare system is another reason why you should consider moving to Canada. Even the drugs that you would have to buy, like, drugs are not free. You would have to buy the drug, but your insurance from your job takes care of a majority of it. Like, for me, with my employment, 80% of my drugs is paid for by my employer, and even 80% of my dental bills are taken care of. It's largely taken care of by the employer, your employment insurance. So I remember a drug that I had to buy after I went to see the doctor, and she was like, oh, the drug is expensive, so let's just observe this and see how that goes. And I'm like, okay. And then we had to get the drug. If you see the tiny thing, very chunky thing like this, when she told me it was essential, I said, okay, maybe it would be like $100. Okay, my insurance will take care of part of it or more. When I went to the pharmacy and I gave them, they brought it out, and they're like, oh, your bill is $71. And I'm like, if I have to pay $71, how much would I have had to pay if it was out of pocket? Fam, it was $370 something. What? And all I had to pay was $71. Even when I went to the dentist, like, I just wanted to get my teeth cleaned and like just a normal checkup, the whole bill was going to be like $600 and something. I ended up paying, I think, $80 of that bill. So, like, the healthcare, the benefits are just amazing. If you consider moving to Canada, like, it will change your life. Another reason you should consider moving to Canada would be the maternity and paternity benefits. Like, it has great benefits for parents who have just had a baby. Like, you can be with your baby for up to 18 months, so that's a year and 6 months. So as a mother of a newborn, you have 16 weeks of maternity leave, after which you have 62 weeks of paternal leave shared between you and your partner, like between you and the other parent. So as the mother, the father can say, okay, I don't want to take any time off, so you have 18 months to bond with your baby, to get to know your baby and all of that. So the father can say, out of this 62 weeks, I want just 5 weeks to bond with the baby. You can take the remaining 57 weeks, 57 or 58 weeks, and spend time with your baby. And during this time, you keep getting employment benefits because you must have worked and gotten that benefit. So you keep getting paid a certain amount of money. It might not necessarily be up to the amount of money you were making, but it takes care of your most basic needs. But your child has time to get to know you. I can't wait to have a baby. I'm never going to lie. Like, I can't wait to have a baby. Just like take that time, get to know your baby, bond with your baby. You don't have to rush back to work. Like, I remember people back home rushing back to work. Their babies had barely stopped breastfeeding and they just had to rush back to work because the maternity leave was just about 4 months. The fathers didn't get to have any time with their children. My final reason why you should move to Canada would be that you are able to apply for permanent residency for your parents. So your parents can also become permanent residents and eventually citizens of Canada if they want to become citizens of Canada. So they can also get the benefits of being permanent residents of Canada. Like, I touched on this a little earlier when we discussed the family visas. So it's currently closed for now, but as a permanent resident of Canada, you can apply to have your parents nominated for permanent residency, and when they become residents, they take advantage and get all the advantages that you have as a permanent resident: the health benefit, the security. You're sure that your parents are taken care of. You're sure that their health is well looked after. So this is a great opportunity, a great ginger for you to decide to move to Canada. So an extra reason why you should move to Canada: oh my god, the vacation spots are breathtaking. Like, it's amazing. Like, I've been to 3 other provinces in this year. Actually, I've been to 3 other provinces in this year. I've been to BC, I've been to Saskatchewan, and I have also been to Winnipeg. Like, it has different topographies, so you go to this place and oh my god, it's like breathtaking because of this. You go to this place and it's breathtaking because of this. What? When I went to BC earlier in the year, oh my god, like, it was just beauty after beauty. Like, it looked like a postcard. I remember going to Banff last year and we drove. It was just a sight to behold. Like, at some point we stopped and we were just looking and like, wow, it felt like being in a postcard. Like, you know, all those postcards that I used to see, all the ancient postcards that I used to see, it just felt like being in one of them. Like, it was so beautiful, it was breathtaking. So with Canada, you have different beautiful spots where you can vacation. Like, yeah, I know winter can be very drab and everywhere just looks ugly and all of that, but come back in spring, come back in summer, and then you'll be asking yourself, like, is this what the place that I was saying was just a few months ago? Yes, that's the place. Like, it just goes like this in your eyes, from drab to beautiful. Like, you just wake up one morning and everywhere is so beautiful and so amazing. And yeah, even in the winter that is drab and like not so beautiful, you have activities that you can do. There is something to do with each season. So these are some of the reasons why you should consider moving to Canada. I hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse you about moving to Canada. Thanks guys for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you've been able to pick up some things that would ginger you and motivate you to move to Canada. So please do not forget to like, share and make a comment under the comment section. Please leave your comments. Don't hesitate to ask me questions about Canada. If you have any specific thing you want to know about Canada, I would be happy to answer your questions in the comment section. And please do not forget to subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel so you get notified every time I post a video. And please follow me on social media on Twitter and Instagram. The handle is PH_EEE, Please follow me and I would be happy to follow back. Thanks guys, and do have a lovely rest of your week.